creeplings, Lupus Creepus, and my good friends, Kegan and Seem, are here for another Will It Kill Me? And I bet you guys are wondering what this thing is that I just walked out of. Well, this Will It Kill Me is going to be the mirror box, also known as the Devil's Toy Box. Now, this is a fairly simple ritual if you have the actual mirror box. That part wasn't simple, right, Kegan?
No, it wasn't.
Yeah, I want to give a big thank you actually to Kegan and Seem here, who both built this thing for me, which took a lot of work, because this thing is 100% mirrors. It's mirrored walls, mirrored ceiling, mirrored floor that you can't see, and there's an extra piece over on the side, which is, I guess, our door, which is also a mirror.
And we're going to lock them inside now.
Not only are they locking me in, they're screwing me in. So
completely sealed.
Yep, completely sealed. So what the Devil's Toy Box is, just like I said, it's a little mini room that is completely mirrored. And I know that the particular ritual has little particulars about how the box is supposed to be and going in through the roof, but we're making do with what we have. Now, once you have your mirror box, all you need to do from there is go inside with a light source and seal it. Then from there, really, the story didn't talk about what happens inside. It did give a couple of warnings, so I'm assuming it's going to be some really creepy stuff. One warning is that you should not be in there for more than 10 minutes. And it specifically says to have an assistant, which is going to be these two, in my case, to make sure you're not in there for more than 10 minutes, because it described that people, after the 10-minute mark hit, didn't want to leave. So I don't know if I'm going to go in there and see some treasures or some crazy fantasy or something. What I also warned about is that you may end up wanting to get the hell out of there. And it says if you feel the urge to leave, you get out of there. And I don't know whether it's going to be my own mind causing some weird hallucinations, or if Satan himself is going to start reaching through the mirrors and trying to kill me. So either one of those. The problem with that is if something along those lines happens, or if I freak out, I'm getting screwed in. It's not on hinges. This one's not on hinges. It's screws. So if Satan comes for me, Kegan, I guess this will be the first time I've ever going to say this to you, but please screw quickly. All right. And that's really it. Now, a couple little interesting tidbits I want to add on this as well is that let me actually pull out what it says here, because it's a couple interesting things, such as people not wanting to talk about what they saw inside. It's talking about, should you ever meet a witness, someone who went inside, never trust what they say about their experience, and also never ask them for the time. So I guess after I get out of there, to be like, what time is it, Lupus? It's 25 o'clock. I'm not sure. Maybe Satan destroyed my sense of time. So before I get in there, let's talk to my assistants. So, Kegan, you're going to be assistant number 1. My life is going to be in your hands. 10 minutes. You need to keep track of 10 minutes and get me the hell out of there.
Okay.
Either after 10 minutes or if I freak out.
10:01, I start unscrewing.
That sounds good. All right. So what was it like building the box? I want to hear a little bit about that.
It was more interesting getting the materials than it was actually building it.
I know that you talked to a couple people about what you were doing with it. What did they say?
Everybody was more weirded out that I was building a mirrored box on the inside, not the outside.
Yeah, I can imagine. Seem, you also helped out with this, and I know I dragged you into a few creepy things. What do you think about this one?
It's just going to be interesting and kind of cool if something actually happened.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'll be taking a camera in with me, by the way, so you guys will also join me in there. You can hopefully see the creepy stuff too. But Seem, I want to ask you your honest opinion. Do you think that anything creepy is going to happen to me in there?
Not really. I just think you're going to become a little bit more narcissistic.
Oh, yeah.
But other than that, I don't think anything's going to happen. But if something does, Awesome. I'll be running out for the hills.
We'll
You
have
be
a-
unscrewing.
you saved my life.
Don't worry, I'm putting a new battery on.
Okay, good. We can't have that happen. Oh my gosh.
Battery dies and you're stuck in there.
I'm nervous about this because we just decided about like 5 minutes ago that we're going to screw on the door. So, yup. Alright, well, I guess no reason to delay. We're going to turn the lights off. We'll have the camera out here on infrared. I'll have a camera inside with a flashlight going. So yeah, creeplings, join me in the mirror box and let's see if it really is the devil's toy box. Alright, creeplings, we are good to go. So, we have in the dark. I have my flashlight on. I have a camera with me. Hope you can see enough of it in here. Alright, guys. Go for it. So they're going to use a little bit of light to get this screwed in. And, oh, you might need to give me the countdown, too. Alright. Okay.
Oh wow, this flashlight really does. I'm gonna check the time while I'm here.
I thought you weren't supposed to check the time.
I can check the time. I just said that I think I should have one
Turn it
too.
off.
So maybe I should put a timer on, but you know what, I'm just gonna watch mine.
Ready to get screwed?
Yeah, do it, let's do it.
First one in.
You're good.
Alright, so keep track of the time, and I guess we'll just keep quiet. Don't respond to me unless you hear me start screaming, get the fuck out.
Okay.
Alright. It is 8:31. Okay. Whoa, that is... Look at that, creeplings. Down there. Whoa. That is trippy. I feel like I'm in a glass elevator. Also really hot in here. I can see why they say not to be in here longer than 10 minutes. I don't even know if I'm gonna make it 10 minutes. Because it's hot and there's probably not gonna be a crazy lot of air, but I think we have enough. Just me and a couple of bugs that got in here. Look at that, creeplings. Look up there. Oh, I can't even barely see. I think that's the coolest though, down there. But yeah, it's seriously hot in here. Hey guys, don't respond, but it is kind of hot in here. So if you wouldn't mind having one of you maybe have like a glass of ice water or something for me when I get out, that would probably be really appreciated. These bugs aren't helping. Wish they didn't get in here for this. Tempted to kind of smush them, but... Well, you can be my mirror box buddies. Welcome, mirror box buddies. These are the mirror box friends. They're stuck in here too with me. Well, the ritual didn't mention anything about having other things stuck with you, but you know what? We're just gonna roll with it. That's what we do. We roll with the punches on her. At Lupus Creepus.
Thought I heard a sound, but I mean, not the sound of the bugs. Wow, I just love that like blower effect. That's so cool. Nah. Oh, I'm trying to make it the full 10 minutes, but you guys can probably see me. See if we can think. Oh. Making noises outside and scared me. Though I think the ritual said that noises are okay. They don't actually matter. I think it's more the visual. And let me see if I can make it the full 10 minutes. Oh. Oh, actually, I think I've already been here for about 5. No, I might actually make it the full 10. So far, nothing creepy. See if I can see anything, maybe in the distant reflections. You guys see anything? Up there? Oh, see the bugs. See the back of my head. Oh, I see me starting to sweat up a storm in here. I know the ritual called also for specific measurements of the box, like it has to be a square, but that's a little more difficult for us to build and get the pieces for. And I think really the big effect is just the mirroring, the mirror imaging. And then you can see the top effect there. Let's see if I can kind of crouch down. Gotta take a good look up there as well. This is one that I really don't think I would suggest anybody trying because, whew, it's like an oven in here. But I'm still good, I'm still feeling okay. I'm not really feeling faint, I'm just feeling hot. Maybe that's why they call it the Devil's Toy Box, because it just gets hot. It's like you're cooking over in hell. I don't see anything. Look, it's creepy when I lower the light. Okay, that's creepy. That's a creepy effect. Like, when you lower it, I don't see, like, my features as much, and it just looks like there's just a ton of people just staring at me. It's fucking creepy. And with the mirror box is the different angles, so it's not just like you're straight on reflection. You get different angles, so it just looks like you're surrounded by people. And that image is actually kind of freaking me out a little bit here. It looks like there's a lot of people, and I have about 3 more minutes. Now I'm going to do this the whole way through. 10 minutes. But yep, this is... it's just disorientating. Down is actually not so bad, because down, it looks crazy, because it looks like you're like almost floating like in an elevator shaft, but it doesn't give that same image. I see like myself and a bunch of it's disconnecting. It's disconnecting enough that it's not like you're feeling a bunch of people watching you. Okay, this is still creepy, because I just feel like I'm really surrounded. If you are a paranoid type person, you should not do this, because it does give you that paranoia feeling. Whew. Okay, come on, we gotta be almost there. I can see why it says, oh my gosh, we still have like like at least 2 minutes left. Let's look down. We're gonna look down, creeplings. We're gonna look down at the floor. And by the way, I'm wearing socks because I didn't want to put shoes in here and risk breaking it, because that would just add another level of danger. We're all about safety. When we light 100 candles waiting for a ghost to show up, we make sure to keep a fire extinguisher on hand. Whew. Actually, I think the mirrors are starting to get fogged up now with my breath or sweat. I hope you guys can kind of see just how hot it is. I'm trying to angle it so you can see just how hot. Well, it looks like the mirror box crew is doing okay. You guys hanging in there, bugs? You're my friends for this. We're in this together. You got trapped in here along with me. Oh, yeah, I don't think you could really do much longer in this thing to like 10 minutes. Because that heat is starting to get to me. Alright, that's actually about 10 minutes. Kegan, can you open it up?
Still a little early, but you sure?
How much longer do we have?
You have 35 seconds.
Okay, yeah. We'll do the full one. Oh man, look at that. You can't, it's like, that's gotta be my breath and like my sweat probably accumulated on the mirrors here. The top too, that's a good, you can really see. Okay. I'm actually lured to lose the effect of, everybody watching you because the mirror is getting fogged up, so it's hard to see. I wonder if it's making it more or less creepy. Oh, here we go. My savior. My saviors are here. Yes. Save me. Release me from this hell. There it is. There it is. There we go. Whew. Oh. Okay, creeplings. Oh my gosh, Kegan and Seem, get over here. Join me on this. I know you guys, it's gonna be a little tight here because I moved it inward. Oh my gosh, thank you. I'm gonna put down the camera in the hell box. All right. You guys probably can't see the two of them because I moved the camera a little closer, and Keegan's really tall and Seem's also tall, but I'm a little shorty. Oh, I'm gonna drink this for a second. Oh, thank you. Water has never tasted so good. Seriously. Okay, so I'm gonna talk about that experience. So, first off, it wasn't so bad at the beginning. Because, just getting in there, mirrors and all that stuff, it was pretty easy. But just as you're in there, you just see a bunch of yourself just staring off in different directions. And most of you is staring at you. And with the box set up, you get a bunch of different angles, so it really feels like you're just surrounded by people staring at you. And it's a really creepy and unsettling feeling. It's not really that fun. But as it went on and the room kind of started fogging up a bit, that actually went away because it got less clear. The other thing is, just because this is more of a real life sort of thing, is it gets really, really hot in there. I did not realize how hot that was going to get. Now this is, in a garage setting here, and it's
somewhat insulated.
It's somewhat insulated, and we're in spring right now, but we're about 2 steps away from summer. But we're in California, so everything is hot.
It's 88 degrees today.
Oh boy.
Boy.
Yeah. So yeah, it got hot in there. So I think I'd probably nickname it the Devil's Toy Box just because it feels like you're just sweltering in hell. But aside from that, I didn't notice anything otherworldly. Just it's kind of the feelings of paranoia that I think having the mirrors all around, and you just feel like someone's, one of your reflections is going to reach out and grab you. What about you two? What do you guys think, listening to me on the...
I was actually wondering if it was Good thing for a sauna.
Yeah, but I would not recommend being in there for. You take a couple minutes, man. I think 10 was hard, just because it got hot.
I'm tempted.
As I just imagine if you actually did this in summer when it's supposed to be 113 this summer.
I don't think I could do it. I don't. I'd have to tap out early because I mean you probably can't see it on there, but I'm sweating like ferociously.
I wasn't even in there and I'm sweating.
Yeah, it was crazy. But okay, creeplings. Now that was the mirror box. Well, actually no, Kegan, what do you think? I want to hear a little more on your end, because then I'll hear from Seem. Let's before the outro. What do you think about?
I think this is more along the lines of you're in there by yourself. It's kind of like that room where you can hear your own heartbeat.
Oh yeah, it
It's
gets
meant
that
to be
yeah.
more
Mhm.
mind games, because right now you're standing outside of the box. I see 8 of you.
Yeah.
So mind games.
And I would kind of think that I start hallucinating in there. That would freak me the hell out. But okay, yeah. So that's the mirror box. I wanted to thank Kegan and Seem both again for building this bad boy. And also, I want to make a little bit of announcement here. I'll do probably a more official announcement afterward. But this is going to be my last Will It Kill Me and my last. It's not my last, but I'm going to be taking a bit of a break from the channel for a little while. So you're not going to have as much of me on there specifically. So just, be aware, guys, that for a little bit, I'll probably take a little, some time off. Just, get some personal things in order of that. That doesn't mean the channel's closing or anything like that, but just expect not nearly as much videos as before as I go on break. But I plan on doing a more official video explaining that later. But I just want to let you guys know now. But anyway, yeah, be sure to also check out and keep track of us at our Facebook or Tumblr or Twitter, Brittany's Pinch of Occult Tumblr. Yeah, and that's really it. So yeah, thanks again, guys, for helping me out.
No problem.
And screwing me inside there. Anyway, this is Kegan, Seem, and Lupus, and we're out.